Hello, welcome back to another Dee Mitten video. Today I just took a quick trip to Walmart and picked up some rocks for my turtle tank. So these are the ones that I've picked up. I have these large river rocks here and I got them from the craft section because I figured it would be cheaper, and it was. I got £5 of river rocks for $4.77 instead of £1 for $1.77. So it came out to a much better deal. So I'm just rinsing these off and placing them in the tank. I have some over by my aquarium, which I'm about to put in there, so I will show you what I'm doing. Okay, so here are some that I've placed in here already. And as I was doing this, I realised I should be filming this. Okay, so these ones here are the same ones that are in the kitchen that I just showed you in the pots already. I had 3 boxes of these larger ones, but I also bought a box of these smaller ones, and they're all darker in colour and they're really pretty. I only picked one of these up because I wanted the tank to look lighter and not as dark, so I just picked one. And the great thing about these is so far all of the rocks are too big for him to eat. Even the box of the smaller rocks, they're all still too big for him to eat. And these will add some colour as well. So I'm going to go and place these in here. I've washed my arms because my arms are going to be in the tank, and I had perfume on just to make sure no chemicals and stuff end up in his tank. So I'm just going to be grabbing probably the larger ones, and what I'm doing is I'm just placing my arm right into the tank and putting it down. Okay, quick update for you guys. All of the large rocks are in here now, and what I'm doing is I'm just sprinkling these smaller ones in all the little gaps, because you can see if you look above there are quite a few gaps in the rocks. So I'm just going to sprinkle all of the small ones in the gaps, because when you look through the tank at an angle, it's starting to look full. So yes, it's looking really good. I'm happy with it. Looks real cute. So I'm going to finish it up and I will show you guys how it looks. Okay, so I'm all finished. This is how it's looking in there. And Mr. Tiddles wants to bask right now. And Bruno is, as usual, obsessed with the turtle. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think I might get another box of the small rocks, because seeing them in there all colourful, they look really pretty. Okay, so I went and bought some more stuff for the turtle tank today. It's a couple of days since I added the river rocks, and as you can see, he's moving them around, and you can see a lot of the bare floor in here because he messes with them a lot, and he's eating some lettuce right now. So I figured, yes, I definitely want to add some more rocks and stuff. I wanted to add a bit more colour as well, and I wanted to add some more foliage and greens in here as well. So the first place I went to was Petsmart, and they didn't have any vines. That's why I initially went there. They had some stuff like this, but it had the base on them, and I just wanted them loose so I could wrap them around the basking area and maybe drape them around the top of the tank just to add some greens up there. So while I was at Petsmart, I did find this little plant here, and I figured this one is going to go great for sort of the middle of his tank, just to add some different heights and stuff and dimensions, and just to put a bit more texture in there and colour. So I really like that one, and I like the ones with the heavy stone base because they match the stones and the turtle can't knock them over as well. So after Petsmart, I headed straight for Dollar Tree, and that is where I found the river rocks and the vines. Now, as I said before, I got the river rocks from Walmart, and I do love the river rocks that I got from Walmart. The large ones were exactly that. They were very large and smooth, and the small coloured ones I got were beautiful. They were really polished and brightly coloured. But I wanted to add some filler rocks and also a little more colour, and I think the ones at Dollar Tree actually are perfect for this. They're a medium size, and as you can see, they are really pretty, and I think once they're wet, they're going to look even more colourful. So these ones are just the, what are these? They're the accent stones, and they're polished river rocks. So yeah, that's that. And I may have to go through these ones. I did kind of go through them in the store. I don't want to pick these up because they're really loud. But when I went through them in the store, some of these bags had really small rocks in them. So I spent a bit of time there making sure that the bags I picked were mostly medium to large ones, just so they were too big for him to swallow and stuff. But I'm going to get all these out and go through them and make sure I take out any little small stragglers that are in there. So anyway, to the vines. These here are just a long string of leaves, and they're just on like this long stem, and one pack, there's Bruno as usual. So one pack isn't enough for what I want to do, and I wanted to grab some more. So what I wanted to do was pick every leaf to be different. So when I mix them up, they have some variety in there. So these ones I've got are just like a dark green oak leaf style with like this white trim. And then I have just this regular little green leaf. And then this one is kind of similar to that, but it's slightly lighter and it has these little white marks. And these ones here are slightly darker and a little bit more shiny, and they have no white trim. So when these are all mixed up together, there's going to be some variety in the leaves as well. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse all this off and sort through these stones and give everything a good wash and stuff, and then start placing it in the turtle tank. And I'm kind of excited. Hopefully it's going to look a lot better. Okay, so I got through rinsing all the rocks off, and I really like these. When these are wet, some of these are so pretty. It's Bruno again. Some of them are actually like really red too. There are just some really, really beautiful rocks in here, and these are going to look great. This is the only small rock I found in there. So I guess I checked them pretty good. So obviously I'm not going to put that one in there because it's really small and sharp. But the rest are a little larger and smooth. So I'm going to go and put these in the tank and see how they look. Okay, so I am all done. I've popped the rocks in there, and as you can see, some of them are really colourful and pretty. I'm actually really happy with the Dollar Tree rocks. I absolutely love them. And this guy is going nuts. And I buried the new plant in there, and I really love the way it looks. I think it's adorable, and it just fills in that middle spot there without taking up too much space. And he can swim behind all these plants as well. As you can see in there, there is still a lot more room back there for him. So it's quite a wide tank. It's actually a breeder tank. So even though from here it looks kind of narrow, it's actually very, very wide. So yeah, and then I did the vines too, and I love the way the vines look. It gives it a really swampy, natural feel. So I'm really happy with that. And how I got the vines to stay up there, it's kind of hard to show you. Maybe I have to show you kind of on the side, but I made these little metal hooks and just I made them from a wire coat hanger and just fed them through this grate that's on there and hooked the vines up, and then just sort of like messed them up and tried to make them look natural. So yeah, I think it looks really cute. They probably still need to be fussed with just to get them right and to make sure none of them block any of the UVB light up there as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it gives it a really natural, pretty look. And I really love these stones. I think they look lovely. I'm really happy with them, especially some of these bright orange ones. They're so cute. I made sure they were at the front so people could really see them. And then buried the little plants. So there is old Crazy Big Butt. And I think he's a little shocked and surprised about what's going on right now. Some of the leaves drape through the water, which is what I wanted. He actually doesn't mess with the artificial plants in his tank. I can sit here and watch him for a long time, and I can actually see him from our bed as well. So I will keep an eye on him, and I've never once seen him bite or try to eat any of the artificial plants. So I don't mind letting these hang in here. I might drop one of them down a little further just to give some colour back there. I just pulled it down into the water a little bit more. It didn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, so there is Mr. Tiddle's new Tiddlestopia. He seems pretty happy. I don't want to add too much stuff into his tank because I don't want to take up too much of his swimming room. But I might put a lower basking platform in here somewhere. Maybe in this corner over here behind the plant, because there's actually quite a lot of room back there behind that plant, so he has room for something else. Or whatever else. If you have any suggestions in the comments, let me know, of course. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. So I'd love to know what you guys think. And as always, I always look forward to you guys' suggestions and stuff. So I hope you and your turtle are both happy and healthy. And I will see you guys soon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.